Hail and welcome, witches. So if you're here, then you obviously want to find out more about our advanced witchcraft, our mind magic. Yeah, the course that we run, which is a deep dive into everything. But before we get into that, I just want to, give you a very brief kind of overview of how I got here, in front of you, talking to you about this course. So I suppose, I don't know, when you're a kid that you look at things differently from your family. In fact, I actually really thought my parents were aliens because they were just so alien to me and what I believed in myself. I don't know if any of you ever had that when you were a kid. It's like, you'd look at their behaviour and think, I don't even know how or why they're doing those things. You just know it baffled me. Yeah. So I knew even then that I as soon as I could, I was leaving home. So I did. Because my parents were a mystery to me. They really were. So kind of how that then, I suppose, manifested through my life. I was very angry. And I spent the first 30 odd years of my life going around in like a holding pattern of anger and frustration and not feeling, worthy of something that I actually wanted. And I realised probably about the age of 21 what it actually was that I really felt pulled towards, but never ever thought I'd be able to do it. So I don't know, it is one of those things, isn't it, where at that kind of age, although you kind of know that you think differently, you've got so much programming going on from your family, your very close family, even your friends. I mean, I have friends who were constantly upholding these really negative programs that didn't resonate with me whatsoever. So there was like, when I finally came to unravel all that, I suppose that would have been my soul realignment. That, oh my god, that was bonkers. That was, it's like, oh, now I know why I've been going around in circles for most of my life. It all suddenly became very clear. But yeah, so that would have been, wow, 40 odd years of programming. That's a lot. So, along the way, the tools that myself and my partner Ian have kind of picked up and used and, that work, that's what we're sharing in this advanced witchcraft, in this mind magic, because that's the thing that a lot of witches don't necessarily grasp. And I've seen witches who, on the outside, it looks really impressive, but you only have to scratch the surface a little bit and just like their head is obviously not well, it's like a muscle in your body. Yeah, if you don't use it, then it starts to atrophy, and your mind is the same. Yeah, your mind to my mind to your mind, sorry. A bit Spock there. It's a tool. Your mind is your most important tool. Yeah, so in this particular course, in the Mind Magic, the Advanced Witchcraft, which is incidentally the great work, yeah, you might have heard that, being banded around all over the place, but the truth is, the great work is the work of the mind. Okay, so in our Mind Magic course in the Advanced Witchcraft, we go right in there. We get down in the mud. Yeah. So, I'd say if you're not prepared to get your hands dirty, then this course is not for you, because we're basically wading around in the subconscious, which can be confronting for people, to be quite frank. It was for me. So through the course is divided up into 13 lessons. So it's basically when we first birthed this course, we did one lesson a week. So it's 13 weeks, yeah, 13 being a magic number. So that gave people a whole week to, kind of get to grips with what the lesson was about and to start implementing the things in those lessons. But obviously this is a lifetime of, doing this stuff. It's not like 13 weeks and then you never have to look at it again. No, this is, if you are choosing this road, it's not an easy one by any stretch of the imagination. It'd be a lot easier to go out and get a crappy job. But, who wants to go and do that? I know I don't. In fact, people that I've done it myself, doing crappy jobs, you're not happy doing those crappy jobs. So let's make a change, shall we? Let's empower people to actually carve out their own lifestyle. How fucking amazing would that be? People actually loving what they're doing, making a living doing it. Oh my God. So cool. Anyway, on a little tangent there. So yes, this takes you through a journey, a 13-week journey of empowerment. But obviously, this is a lifetime, of learning, which is why we have quite a large library of ongoing learning in this particular course. In the Witchcraft for the Curious Novice, the ongoing learning isn't as vast because it's not as vast a subject. Okay, so you get the 13 lessons, you get all the amazing artwork, you get the guided meditations in that, you get the video, the audio, the worksheets, the homework. Yes, there's homework. So you get all that, and you get the ongoing support through the ongoing learning, but you also get, oh my God, we meet once a week via Zoom as a check-in, as a place to come. If you need to have a booze talk to offload, something that's on your mind, you can do that. If you want to talk about your magic work, you can do that. If you want to share your stories, you can do that. If you want to ask basic soul realignment questions, I'll come to that in a minute, you can do that. It's a place to come. It's a moot. Yeah. So we do want to answer any questions that you have around the course, but it's a lot more informal than that as well. Yeah. So, it's a place to, and people love that because we teach people from all over the world. We got people in America, we got people in Australia. At one point we had people from Belgium. We've engaged with people in Africa. It's like all over. Yeah. In the UK as well, obviously. So, we speak to people from everywhere. So to be able to come together once a week and actually see each other and have a chat, discuss, what it is that you're doing. And it's not just us teaching at that point. Everybody is a teacher at that point. Yeah. So if someone has an idea about something, then, we're not like, oh, no, we're the teachers here. No. Because as much as we're teachers, we are also students. Yes? So that's what these, these weekly moots are about. They're about coming together, actually seeing people, face to face, and having conversations. And our students love that. They love it. What else do you get? Okay, so you get access to all the past moots as well. And on the actual Mind Magic Method website, you've got a list of all the upcoming moots, the past moots. So you get that as well. And it's all lifetime access. There's no sell by date or whatever. Yeah, there's no sell by date. You get lifetime access, and that includes the ongoing learning, which we are always adding to. Yeah, so any tools that we find that work, we give them to you and say, look, try this out, because that's what we do. Yeah. Something else that you get, which is like well, everyone that's had a reading has gone, oh my god. Yeah, it is. I think it's one of the most valuable tools that anyone could ever have. It's a soul realignment reading. Yeah, which what that does is it gets right to the root of any negative karmic stuff that is stopping your soul from being fully expressed in whichever way that it is designed to. Yeah, so you get a soul realignment reading from me, and then you get 2 extra check-ins as well, because there is a 21-day attunement that goes with that. So there's a couple of extra check-ins so that I can just make sure that you're not going astray. There's also a private Facebook group that you can join, and what I've also created is a private Facebook Messenger kind of group as well, so that everyone can chat to each other in there. And that's proving really useful, actually, because people are just starting up conversations about stuff, and I love that. There's also exclusive bonuses that you don't get, that no one else gets, sorry. And what do they include? They include I think it's a 20% discount voucher for our Witch's Bazaar website. Now, if you want to go down the VIP road, extra bonuses, which includes recipes from my own Book of Shadows, which is really cool. So it's both myself and Ian teaching this course. So you'll see both of us in the videos. And if you do want to go and see what we're about, you can go to thewitchesbazaar.co.uk. That's BAZAAR, by the way. And if you go along the top navigation bar, there's what's in it for me. If you just click on that, you can find out a little bit more about us. Yeah. Because we have many tools in our toolkit, and we do actually share those with you in this course, and a little bit in the Curious Novice, like the yoga, for example. That's in here. The Kundalini stuff as well. Just everything is amazing. So what you'll learn in this course is through the soul realignment, you'll learn the fundamentals of how your soul wants to actually express itself without restriction. Okay, which is very important when you're coming from a witchcraft or an occult perspective. That's up there. That's probably one of the most important things that you can know about yourself, especially if you're trying to manifest stuff and it's not working for you. You'll also learn how to unravel any of this programming that's not serving you, and it could actually be completely blocking you. You'll learn how to completely embrace your magical power, so be in your sovereignty, be the Boudica, male or female, doesn't matter. And then you can go and field test that in the magical world. We give you the confidence to actually go out there and field test it. Yeah, because that's when you know you got it. If you can go out there in the TikTok world and test it and it works, you got it. Okay. We also do a deep dive into the Sabbats, the Esbats, planetary and moon energies. So it's a bit more in depth around that, which, I mean, personally, I really like that, and I use that myself. I actually create like a loose plan through the whole of the year using what planets are in retrograde, the particular energy of the full moon during the wheel of the year, and also take into account, the Sabbats, the kind of energy of that. I love it. It's great. You can also learn about the different ways you can work with spirit. And yes, there is more than one way you can work with spirit, believe it or not. We also, in this particular course, because in Curious Novice we cover kind of basic crystals, but in this one it's very much about the crystals of the new consciousness, which are high vibration crystals which will support you with this journey. And no, we don't make you buy stuff. So we're not selling these crystals on our website. Yeah, if you want to go and buy them, that's great. We do actually have a really cool friends of ours who sell crystals, and you could probably get them through those guys, Keystone Crystals. But it's not about you must buy these things to make your magic work. No. In fact, really all you need is yourself and this, and that's it. Maybe your voice. So yeah, we cover crystals of the new consciousness. Now there is a book. In fact, there are two books. There's Judy Hall's 101 Power Crystals, and there's I think it's called Stones of the New Consciousness by a guy whose name has just flown out of my head. But it's called Stones of the New Consciousness. Very interesting. Always worth, if you want to buy these crystals, if you live in the UK near Kent, there's a very cool shop called I Dig Dinos. And if you go in there, because what he can do, because sometimes with new crystal names or new crystals, yeah, it's just an old crystal that's been renamed. And then because it's been renamed as a blah blah, they put a high price tag on it. Now the guy in I Dig Dinos is really good because he can actually unravel that a bit and go, well, actually, this is this. And it's actually half the price. So if you live anywhere near Rochester in Kent, go along. It's about halfway down the high street. Really, really amazing crystals they have in there as well. But a really good guy. He can actually guide you with buying your crystals, yeah, especially if they've, because we've had a few where in this particular book, and he's gone, well, that's just another name for this. And in fact, you don't need to pay that price that that they're selling you on whatever website, because you can buy some of these crystals on the guy that wrote the book on his website, but they're very expensive and you don't need to do that. So yeah, if you live anywhere near Rochester in Kent, go to I Dig Dinos. Amazing crystals. Anyway, I digress. So yes, crystals of the new consciousness. So what that is the high vibration crystals, that will support your journey, yeah, as you move through these, the 13 lessons. And I don't know, I just think crystals are a really amazing way to enhance your magic work, yeah. We also throw in a bit of kitchen witchery as well with some of my own recipes in there. And basically the whole idea of this course is so that you can start carving out your, the lifestyle that you want to lead as a witch. Which, I mean, I never ever thought I would have that. I thought it was going to be through yoga, and I did for a little while carve out something with yoga, but it was never quite what I wanted it to be. Probably at the time I had a very young child, so that kind of got in the way a little bit. But But, you know, now he's grown up. He's like a teenager now. He's 18. So, what's interesting about that is that that's come at a point where I can now, you know, he now does his own thing just about. But I now have that time. And, you know, both myself and Ian, we've carved out a really nice, you know, witchy lifestyle where we use our creativity. So I'm here talking to you now. Ian's over there doing some amazing artwork as we speak. You know, and we make our own incense, we make our own medicine, more to the point. You know, we teach people how to be empowered as a witch, because there are so many witches out there who are just haven't got a clue about how to embrace their own sovereignty, and that is priceless. Priceless. Yeah. And the joy of this is you can learn this stuff without even having to go out. So, you know, I don't know if any of you have ever joined a coven. I've had 2 invites through these since I was 2021. Both times, no. The second time, oh my God. So I was booted out. Because I asked too many questions. And what was really interesting about it, yeah, is that it was just, it almost shut down completely. It was very strange. It was very peculiar. Obviously, I brought an energy of rebelliousness place because I wasn't going to toe the line, and I kept asking questions. C'est la vie. But what that actually inspired me to do is go, right, actually, so let's do our own then. Fuck it. So we did. We created this course, which, in fact, I mean, I don't know. I've seen a few other kind of witchcraft courses that kind of delve into other kind of avenues of unraveling. But this is pure occult, yeah? This is lifting up the rocks, seeing what's underneath, yeah? So, it's challenging. It will challenge you. You know, be under no illusion about that, I'll tell you now. Obviously, this is an online course. So you can go through it at your own pace. There's no time limit. You have, lifetime access to this stuff, yeah? And you also have lifetime access to the weekly moods. That does not cut off after a certain period. We are there with you the whole way, yeah? Because we want to build this community. We want to build this, yeah? I mean, what would be really amazing is to actually have real world moots with our students one of these days. That would be, got goosebumps saying that. Oh my God. So yeah, you get, it's lifetime access to everything. Everything that you get at the beginning, you have lifetime access to. There's no cut-off point, okay? Because I fucking hate that. They say, oh, we're going to hold your hand. And then they go, oh, sorry, your blah, blah weeks is up now. Fuck off. No, we don't do that. As one of my mentors says, that's being an arsehole. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, you get lifetime access to all the content, everything. Yeah. Updates, the ongoing learning, you've got it forever. Okay. Weekly moots, yeah, they give you a chance to discuss your journey with other witches all over the world. So from different walks of life, everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, the lessons and the ongoing learning is a mixture of video, audio, and then there are workbooks. Again, Ian's amazing artwork. There's audio stuff, guided meditations. It's just jam bloody packed. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of content. This is well, getting into hundreds and hundreds of hours of content that we've got for you here. But, you know, we have to share this stuff, because if we don't share this stuff, you know, when we pop our clogs, I'm not planning on doing that for a long time yet, but, you know, then it will die. So we might as well pass this knowledge on in a way that is very, you know, this is a bit Star Trek, actually. Love Star Trek. Anyway, yeah, so the ongoing learning is a really important part of this course as well, because that gives you a much richer learning experience. Yeah, and it gives you different things, different tools to try, you know, that you can experiment with, see what works, you know, and it might be something very small that actually completely enhances your magical practice. You know, and there are so many different, there's audio, video, graphics, meditations, rituals, yoga, talks. There's so much in there, you know, and you can browse it. It's like being in the British Library when it was in the middle of the British Museum. Oh my God. That's how amazing this is. Okay. So I've told you what you get. So the price, as I'm sure you've been waiting to hear that, the price is £2,000. Okay. And no hidden charges either. So there's no, oh, you must pay an extra £100 a month to get these specific bits to make your magic work. No, because that's not ethical as far as we're concerned. You pay the fee and you get what works. Yeah, there's no, no, you have to buy this to actually make that bit of your magic work. No, that's bollocks. I'm sorry. Obviously, if you do want to buy stuff from the Witches Bazaar, then amazing. Yeah. In fact, I think most of our students do buy bits and pieces from us, whether that's incense, oil blends, candles, little bits and pieces that we share, music, books. Ian's written books as well, children's books. There's all manner of things on. Go and have a look. Witches Bazaar. That's BAZAAR, not bizarre, but bazaar. Be surprised how many people get that wrong. Go and have a look. Yeah, if it's not for you, great. If you want to buy some stuff from us, then fantastic. But it's not compulsory. Yeah, it's not mandatory. This is not 1984. Okay. Regarding the price of the course, you can either pay it in one lump sum, or you can spread it over 5 payments of £440. So you pay a little bit extra for that convenience. If you are on a low income, or maybe you're out of work, or you're struggling with money at the moment, whatever it is, we do have a couple of options available. You really do need to be doing the work. So if you're not willing to put in the effort and do the work, then I'd say this course is definitely not for you. Okay. But if you feel like, yeah, actually, no, this is something I really want. Yeah, you can either fill out, and this is all on the landing page, the mindmagicmethod.co.uk/landing page. Under do you have any concessions available? There are 2 forms. There's a scholarship form. Now, you have to jump through some hoops in order to get a scholarship, I tell you now. It's not just fill out a form and you get a scholarship. We want to know the ins and outs of a duck's bottom, okay? Or you can apply for an extended payment plan, okay? So that just spreads the payments out for a little bit longer, which makes it more affordable for you. So whichever one of those you feel is best for you, just fill out one of those forms. Okay. So once you've done the course, what then? What do I do now? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You go out there and you fucking use it. You go out there and you have the life that you want. You go out there and you say, fuck you to, to the shoulds and the you must and all that crap. Yeah. Because that's the amazing thing about witchcraft. There are no rules. Yes, there are some guidelines. If you open a circle, you close it. unless you want, metaphysical things running around your living room. I only ever made that mistake once, and I actually saw something run across the room. I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I close the circle in future. So yeah, you only ever make that mistake once, unless you do want, magical imps and things running around your living room. But what is amazing, when you do this course, is your life as a witch starts to happen. I mean, our students, they've done amazing things. We've got two of our witches actually who are currently in transition to building an off-grid lifestyle. How fucking amazing is that? Oh, goosebumps again. Got the chills, man. So this is the freedom, the freedom of your mind, your body and your soul to create the lifestyle that you want. That's liberation. Yeah? To get out there and live your life like everyone said that you never would be able to. Yeah? I've had that. Ian's had that. It's bollocks. You want it. You do the work. You can have it. Yeah? So yeah, using your magic. Using it in practical ways. Because this is a practical course. This isn't like, la la land stuff. Yeah? This is practical stuff. Yeah? Practical. Not wishy-washy. Practical. Okay? So, use your magic. Experiment with it. And, bring in different ideas. Live the life that you want. Not that someone else thinks that you should be doing. Should needs to go in the bin as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? Because should creates guilt and fear. So stick should in the bin. Okay? Or burn it. Better still burn it. So, yeah, if this sounds like something amazing that you really want to do, then go to the mymagickmethod.co.uk, unless you're already here, of course, /landing page. And all the details that I've been talking about are on that landing page, including, the stuff that we have available if you're not quite ready for this yet. If this all sounds a bit, oh my God, like rabbit caught in the headlights, then that's fine. We all start somewhere, yeah? And there is no shame in, or guilt in, oh, well, I'm not quite ready for that yet. Well, that's fine. Because we all start somewhere. Yeah. When we used to teach yoga, yoga classes, that is, like in a church hall, we always used to say to people, you start where you are. So if that means you use lots of props, then you use lots of props. Yeah. If that means that you do the pose sitting on a chair, then you do the pose sitting on a chair. You always start where you are. Okay. So we do have other options if you want, other things, if you want to explore, other stuff that we do. If you're not quite sure about us yet, because we're a bit strange, then that's fine. We have a free lesson on, getting grounded, which again is really important for everybody on the planet, but especially for witches if you're practicing magic work. Grounding is very important, and not enough people do it. I'll tell you now. So if you go to the mymagickmethod.co.uk /landing page, then under not quite ready for the My Magic Method yet, there's links there. So you've got the lesson in Getting Grounded Now. You've got a 3-part mini workshop which explores energy in a very tangible way that you can actually feel. Yeah. There's a 3-lesson course in self-healing. There's also our mini course, Embrace Your Inner Witch, which can, what it will do is it'll help you decide if this is actually a path that you want to get on. Charmed is great, and, all those other kind of witchy programs are fantastic, but that's not actually what it is. Yeah. That's very romantic, but it's not actually what it's about. So, if you're not sure if this is even a path that you want to tread, then go and do our mini course, Embrace Your Inner Witch. and the link is there on the landing page, the mymagickmethod.co.uk/landing page. And then you've got our foundation course in Witchcraft, Witchcraft for the Curious Novice, which is an amazing foundation builder for any witchcraft practice. Okay. If you just want to get to the root of, you know, what is blocking your manifesting, you can book a soul realignment reading with me without actually having to do the course, because I do those as a healing modality. So again, the link is there on the mymagickmethod.co.uk/landing page. And you can book a reading. There's a link there to book a reading, or there's a link where you can find out more about what that's about. So I'm nearly done, don't worry. So if this really sounds like something that you really want to do, yeah, and you haven't done any of our courses before, then you can actually get all 3 of our courses for an extra £300. And it's the VIP all access, yeah. So you pay an extra £300, which is a saving of £260, yeah. If you bought all 3 courses separately, that would be an extra £260. So yeah, you get a nice little discount there if you buy all 3 all at once. And again, you can either pay that all in one, or you can do a payment plan. But the link's there if you want to do that. Fantastic. On the landing page is also our students very kindly give us feedback on what we do. So read through that. Read through what our students say about what we do and how we do it. Okay. Is there anything else I want to discuss with you? I think I discussed payment plans, didn't I? So the payment plan for VIP, where is that? All access VIP. Bear with me. So if you do want to do a payment plan for the VIP option, so what you get as a VIP, you get full access to all 3 of our online courses. So it's Embrace Your Inner Witch, Curious Novice, and the My Magic Method, all with that discount of £260. So you get £260 off, yeah. You also, so you get exclusive bonuses. You get access to my own Book of Shadows recipes and spells. You also get a lifetime 20% discount code for the Witch's Bazaar website with no minimum spend, yeah. So that's physical and digital goods, services booked via the website. So anything that goes through the checkout on the Witch's Bazaar website, you'll get a 20% discount code with no minimum spend. Okay. So you can either invest the full amount straight away, which is $2,300, or you can do the payment over 5 months. So it's £506. So you pay a little bit extra for the privilege for over 5 months. So have a think about it. You know, you might just be going, oh yeah, this sounds amazing. So what's stopping you? Okay. Is there anything else that I want to say? I don't think so. I think I've pretty much covered all that. If you do have any questions about any of our courses, you can just send me an email to thepathofwitchcraft@gmail.com. Okay, thepathofwitchcraft@gmail.com. So just send me an email, like, with the questions. And we hope to see you soon. Yeah, for amazing journeying and, well, you know, carving out your amazing lifestyle. Okay, so I will see you hopefully on a course, or in a moot, or on our private Facebook group. Okay, I'm going to say dark star blessings all, and we will see you soon.